Yo, ooh, I'm looking fine. Hey guys, Annika, welcome to my Chonica.
Welcome to this Christmas only. 'Cause it's over here. Don't miss this. I just wanna welcome you.
I wear this sweatshirt in every video. I haven't brushed my hair in a really long time and I smell like shit. So, what else is new? Today, I'm going to be doing a really fucking highly requested makeup tutorial. I posted this picture on Instagram and everybody was asking me how I did my fake freckles. And to be honest, I was really feeling myself that night. That was last night, so I was really feeling myself last night because usually when I do fake freckles, I look like trash. But then, had this idea. Yo, what if instead of using a fucking hard as shit eyebrow pencil, I used a liquid brown brush tipped eyeliner? And girl, yes! This is something that I got in my trying Korean makeup video, but I didn't mention it because I didn't want to use fucking brown eyeliner. But this is the April Skin No Smudge Eye Doll Brush Pen Liner in the shade brown. You can get this off of eBay. You can get this a bunch of places on the internet. I got mine from earlypicker.com. The website will be in the description. But I'm pretty sure you could use the Kat Von D liner in like her brown shade. It's just these are a little bit less pigmented and that's why I like them. So here is what it looks like when you just do one line right there, and then if you like go on top of it a little bit more, then it gets more pigmented. So that's what I like about it. But that's like the last fucking step. There's a lot more fucking preparation than you would think that went into that fucking tutorial. So let's get popping. I'm so fucking hungry and all I've been eating are peaches. I feel like every time I come onto my YouTube channel, I have a new food that I like can't stop eating. First it was pesto fucking pasta. Now it's memes. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. You want a pore filling face primer so that the freckles don't like sink into your pores. I don't know. You want to fill that shit up. What a sexy fucking beast. Okay, so I don't know what foundation to use because the one that I was using last night was not cruelty free. But you essentially just want something really light coverage. But I don't buy foundations that are light coverage. I guess I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Oil Free foundation because this is like the lightest coverage one that I have. But it's still pretty full coverage. I don't know. I'm gonna try and sheer it out by applying it with the beauty blender. Yeah, this worked. Ooh, some of my freckles are left over. I'm gonna go put my hair up. I'll be right back. I put my hair up. Now we're gonna go on to concealer. And same goes with concealer. You want to do something a little bit more light coverage. Essentially, the whole look of this is that you're not wearing any makeup, but girl, you're wearing a lot of fucking makeup. You could either use the LA Girl Pro Conceal or you could use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. Again, all of my fucking concealers are full coverage because I don't fuck with light coverage concealers. I'm just gonna do a little bit and then I'm gonna sheer it out by applying it with a brush. Okay, and then of fucking course, you wanna make sure that you set it down. Once again, I'm going to be using a light looking powder. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder, which y'all know I don't really like just because I feel like a lot doesn't come off because I like to be a cakey faced bitch, but I'm looking for something really light today. Okay, now we're gonna be doing the fun part. Fucking hate myself on a different level. I'm gonna be taking the Anastasia Dip Brow. I am in the shade medium brown, but of course you should use whatever shade that you are. And then you're just gonna start filling in your eyebrows. I've started filling them in with the Dip Brow and I feel like they make them look less bad and less pube-like. Y'all want an eyebrow routine? Hit me up in the comments below. I probably shouldn't see this, but at times I get so scared when I think about the previous relationship we shared. It was awesome, but we lost it. It's not possible for me not to care. Now I'm standing in the rain and nothing's ever gonna change until you hear my dear. The 7 things I hate about you. The 7 things I hate about you. Oh, you. You're vain. It takes me a really long time to fill in my eyebrows because I feel like this always happens. I'm gonna turn this off and I'll be back once I'm done. Why is it so orange? My forehead's really small. Don't you agree? So I'm not gonna do jack shit on my eyelids. Like I'm not gonna do any eyeshadow, but we're gonna go into the eyeliner. So last night when I was bored, I was researching like drama channels and shit, and I came across this girl and her name's Simply Kenna, and there's so much drama about her. You can go check that out on your own time, but I went onto her channel and I saw like a makeup tutorial, like an everyday makeup tutorial that she did, and she does this thing, like I fucking hate her. I think that she's awful. She did apologize, so I respect that, but I saw this trick that she she used to make her eyes bigger, where she lines her eye but like makes it go down, and then she puts the false lash on top of that line. And I thought that was really clever, so I decided to try that out, and then that's what I did last night. So I'm just gonna do that again, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm using the brown eyeliner. So just like that. You see, like, you're basically extending your lash line in the shape that it would be. It's gonna make your eyes look a little bit more droopy at first, but once the eyelash is on, it will look better. This one's a little bit too droopy, actually. Now I'm going to be taking the Kiss 11 lashes, and I'm going to be applying those with the Duo Black Brush On Adhesive, and I will be right back. Okay, so if you get what I mean, I added it to the wing. I should have probably used eyelashes that I hadn't trimmed because there's a lot of extra space, but it's okay. I'm going to be taking that same April Skin Eye Doll eyeliner, and I'm going to start putting freckles on my face. I feel like the main problem that people make when they're adding fake freckles is they use something too hard, so then it looks like dot, dot, dot. They come in clusters, and some are darker than others, some are bigger than others. So you need to not do a dot here, a dot here. You need to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 clusters, and like spread them all around, if you know what I mean. What I like about using a liquid eyeliner as opposed to a pencil is that you don't have to press too hard, so you can just go really fast. You can just dot everything around, if you know what I mean. Also, if you have real freckles, please don't come for me. It's not like I'm replicating a skin disease. I'm replicating freckles. I'm flattering you. I don't get why people get so defensive. They're like, you don't know what it's like to live with freckles. What the fuck? It's like, I'm not culturally appropriating you. Freckles are not a culture. It's a compliment. And you kind of want to make them go up your cheek, if you know what I'm saying. So there, I have that side. I haven't done my nose yet, but I did the side of my nose. So that's what it's going to look like. Like, I just feel like the liquid pen gives it a much more natural finish. Oh, lash glue just got like stuck to my eyelid, okay. Honestly, that's how I do my fake freckles. I feel like they kind of looked better last night, but I don't have my lower lash mascara. I don't have anything else on. This is just the beginning, bitches, okay? For highlight, I have two options. What I used last night was the Pixi Sanatory Sunset Glowy Powder, which was their collaboration with Aspen Ovard. I love this one. I hate their London Luster one, but this one is so glowy. I fucking love it. But if you don't have that, oh my god. I don't know if they still sell it, so I don't like want to use it. Like, I feel bad using it. A good duplicate would be the Dulce de Leche Triple Crown Baked Shadow by J Cat Beauty. It's not like a color dupe, I don't think. It's more of like, oh, actually, it's pretty similar in color. I'm gonna be using the Pixi one, but you know, when I'm highlighting the nose, I'm very strategic, and I use the Anastasia A23 brush, but I just use the tip, okay? So I highlight this part of my nose, the really front part, like this right here. You could even use your finger if you wanted. And then you just want to start highlight, like almost contouring, but with highlight. So instead of contouring the side, you're like highlighting the very edge, the bridge of your nose, if I'm making any sense. Carefully down the bridge of the nose. And then when you're highlighting your face, just do how you normally would. For lower lash mascara, you want to do something super duper dramatic. So I recommend the Essence Volume Stylish Lash Extension Mascara. It looks like this. Also, I just realized that this video isn't really funny. I'm getting into beauty guru mode right now because I'm obsessed with this look, and I'm like starting to feel myself. It's coming on. I can feel it. She's coming. So last but not least, you just need to apply your favorite lip gloss. I'm going to be using the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker lip gloss. I just really like this. This is in the shade Candy Queen. I like this because it plumps your lips and it tastes like chocolate. But yeah, this is the finished look. Let me put my hair down. I know that some people are gonna feel like their culture is being oppressed, but you were never oppressed. Freckled people were never oppressed, so chill, calm your tits, don't get your panties in a bunch. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if it helped you, if you learned anything from it. Please comment, rate, subscribe, suck my dick, and keep on freckling.
I would wish you the best, but you already had